Alright, so for this episode's meal, I'm going to be cooking one of my favorite. I just come home, I have no idea what to cook. I'm just going to make this type of thing. It is one of my favorites, and it uses a $14 waffle iron from Aldi, and it's really good. I'm going to be doing a different twist on it today because I got some pretzel bagels at Trader Joe's, and I really want to try it out with this, and it's going to be good. Yeah, waffle irons. I don't actually use them for waffles. I'm too impatient to actually make batter and cook it up. I do love the breakfast food. It's one of my favorites, but the main thing I use it for is just a straight up panini press. I wish I had a George Foreman or something, but honestly, 14 bucks. Can't go wrong with this baby. It looks kind of gross inside. I need to clean it. That's the only downside, is that because it is a waffle iron, it's really annoying to clean. So I'm gonna do that first before I get started. We're gonna basically fry an egg. We're gonna put one of these California Dr. Praeger's veggie burgers, the last one I have in here, very special for that. Put some cheese on top, maybe some barbecue sauce, and just kind of press it all up. So here we go. So the first step here is clean this out. The instructions on the thing just say wet paper towel to clean it out, so that's what I'm gonna do. This looks really fucking gross. This is real crusty. It's gonna be one of those hot time-lapse videos right here to make it look like this is actually an easy process and not just a product of my laziness to eat a sandwich and not clean up after myself. All right, so first thing we're gonna do, this takes the longest out of it, which really isn't that long, is just frying up the egg. This is always the basis, and then I just microwave the patty after it, but I'm gonna get this going. Get some trusty earth balance here in our pan. Gonna get this on medium high. Then we're gonna kind of put the lid on it, help it melt a little quicker. All right, so it looks like our butter is pretty much melted. Just gonna make sure it's coated. And then while we still have this butter out, I'm gonna turn on the waffle iron and get it greased up nice and good. The instructions do say to use a spray oil or something to do Pam, or spray on canola oil, but I do not have that. I also don't have canola oil. So we're just gonna be melting some butter on here, getting it plugged in here, and then getting it up to high heat is usually what I just cook it on. Then the green light will show when it's ready. All right, so let's crack some eggs. These are just from Trader Joe's. They've got cheaper eggs than Publix. So I'm just gonna, my eggs, my favorite is just fried, sunny side up, hopefully over easy. The worst thing about this apartment is that we don't have non-stick cookware, so I always have to really grease this up and just kind of watch it and make sure it doesn't get all gross. I'm gonna do a little bit of adobo, and then just a little bit of regular pepper too. Kind of tap it on, get some pepper. Oh, that's a lot of pepper. I'm a big fan of pepper, so it works out. And then this is a trick I learned from the show Milk Street TV. Milk Street. I'm from Ohio, I say Milk, get used to it. It's a really cool TV show for cooking stuff on PBS. They also have a really good radio show called Milk Street Radio. It's good stuff. But they said to actually, when you're cooking eggs, cover the lid, because the steam will help cook the top faster, so you can get your eggs done nice and quick. We're gonna get our vegetable burger cooked. We're just gonna do this in the microwave. There's a hella action spot right here. If I screw through that did not work as well as I planned. This looks like I'm in the middle of a boiler room DJ set, and they're just kind of showing this. That's kind of hot. All right, so this is gonna go in. The instructions for this are 90 seconds one side, flip it, 90 seconds other side, or minute other side. Check these eggs. Woo. So they're looking pretty done right now, so I'm just gonna take off the heat and just let them steam until the rest of this is done. Just gonna let them cook over the hot burner. That's off. I'm just waiting for this to finish. Let's see. Looks like we're up to heat here, which is good. Got that all nice and melted. I think that was probably my problem last time with cooking with butter, is that it kind of wells up like that right there. So if you do have spray, I would use that instead. Or another good thing too is if you have canola oil, instead of spray, just dab it onto a paper towel and just kind of wipe it in there to get the grease going. Make sure it's nice and oiled that way. That works too. All right, so one side's done. We're gonna take this out and very carefully flip it, because I know when you cook shit, especially veggie burgers in the microwave, it gets really limp like that. And I also don't like using utensils that I don't need to. So we're just gonna kind of push it off to the side and try our best to kind of hand flip it here. Got some casualties there. Just kind of put it back on here. It's gonna be in a sandwich, so it's gonna look prettier than that. And you can see too from just the steam, the top of the egg is pretty much cooked now. It kind of burnt a little right there. Ooh, this is steaming up the lens. That's like good stuff right there, but it's pretty much done. So since we're like getting to the end, I'll get my bread ready so we can just get hopping in and go. Usually my favorite thing has been this like Publix oat bran and honey. It's like glorified white bread. It's really good to do that with like 3 slices instead of 2, because you put the veggie burger on the first one, put a slice down, egg on the other one, add some cheese. It adds more structure to it, especially when it gets smushed down. But today I'm gonna try out these pretzel bagels we got here. These are gonna be real hard, and I think I even need to like slice these myself, so we're gonna do that. All right, since I don't feel like using more dishes or things I have to clean later to do stuff, I'm just gonna slice it on this plate we got here. This is also we're gonna be plating it on, so we're being real efficient with this right here. I'm gonna guess and say this knife is clean. I'm just gonna rinse it real quick. Be careful not to like break it in the middle and make a fool of myself on the internet. Also be careful not to cut your hand. That would also make me a fool of myself on the internet. I'm not really about being made a fool of online. Okay, so we got this cut here, so I'm gonna put veggie patty here first, just like that. Then we're gonna grab our eggs here, drop one there. All right, so then we're gonna top it with some cheddar cheese here, because or I guess Mexican blend. I forgot to get like real cheese at the store today. Just be careful, especially when you're using the waffle iron, because this stuff kind of gets melty and out there. This will be interesting to see, because we got the giant hole up top of how well it's gonna stay together. So we got that, and then on the top, just kind of like seal it all in, get it nice and cooked, good together. We're gonna get some barbecue sauce on here. This is like some Kansas City style, so like real sweet stuff. So I might balance it out with a little bit of heat from this Green Dragon hot sauce. It's like green chilies. We're gonna top bun on. All right, this is gonna make a mess on this thing. I'm like just preparing for myself for this. This is gonna be kind of gross, but it looks really good right now. But we're just gonna kind of get it sealed in here, get a little nice crust going, get the classic waffle pattern, you know, like you're wearing some Nikes and making some like swoosh shoe soles out of like a waffle iron, you know. So we're gonna drop this. This looks incredible already. Put it right there. And then just kind of put the top on for now. And then just kind of gradually smush it down. I know panini presses, they get their like name from just the fact you're pressing it down. That's usually just kind of like the weight of the top like burner thing. But this one is interesting because it has the weight and pressure of this closing and then the eventual clip that they have here for the waffle iron. So it like gets even more smushed here. But just be real nice and slow with this. Juices are gonna kind of get places. You're just gonna have to deal with that fact of life. And then you can do this for however long you want. Since everything else is pretty much cooked, I'm just gonna do this for like a little bit to just kind of toast up the bread, get it a little crispier, kind of get everything like kind of congealed together to a closer size right here. All right, so we got this closed, the little latch kind of went down. So this is kind of steam up a little. This is the maximum press thing that we got, the most pressure we got. All right, moment of truth, $14 waffle iron as a panini press, making a pretzel melt with egg and veggie burger and barbecue sauce and cheese. Oh lordy, oh man, oh boy. Look at that smushy boy right there. Ah, sizzling, all crispy. Ooh, ooh. All right, so moment of truth here. We're gonna take a bite of this. Take a nice little sip. Take a bite, see how it tastes. Oh, this is like really falling apart a lot more than I got. But the bottom is really sick too, because like you can see it definitely formed into a waffle. You got like the veggie burger as part of the waffle part, along with the bread. It really crisped up nice. It's really, really greasy. So this is probably like a really good hangover food if you're hungover or just want to eat really greasy food. Yeah, the pretzel bun gets really crunchy on the outside. Everything else just gets smushed together, so like the flavors are all like real nice and close together. And it's good. It's good. But overall, it's a really good sandwich. You should try it. Go get some appliances at Aldi. Make really good food. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Let me know also too if you have any like recipe suggestions. And yeah.